This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Centennial, Colorado. We are here with Communities Bound. Since 2010, this national network of community websites has been providing local information, interesting discussion, and access to the business community. I'm here with Robin, who is the founder as well as owners of a few of the websites here. Let's start off a little bit about yourself, Robin. Share with me, you yourself, you're a Colorado native. You've been here for over a quarter of a century. You've raised a family here. They're natives as well. How did that tie in perfectly to starting this organization for yourself?
First off, I love Colorado, and we actually wanted to go national, but we wanted to start in Colorado because we know it so well and that kind of thing. The mountains are amazing, and many of our sites are rural in the mountains and that kind of thing, and it was just a perfect place to start.
Excellent. Ladies, why don't you first of all tell me what basic area that you represent?
I represent Castle Rock. My site is castlerockbound.net.
Excellent. And yourself?
Evergreen, Colorado, up in the foothills, and so that's where I live. Love the community.
Wonderful. Obviously, I've been to both those areas. Beautiful area. We're all Colorado here. Very great thing. Let's start off, first of all, obviously in 25 years, you've seen communities change and grow, but we've also seen technology grow. Technology really can really let our fingers do the walking, if you will, through our local areas more than ever before. I know when I grew up in a small community, really our local news was the Denver news. It really wasn't very local. And really that's not the case anymore. Because of technology, websites like you provided here, it's a way to really tune in and see what's going on in our specific areas. Is that right?
Correct. And also, what's unique about Communities Bound and the Communities Bound sites is each person that owns the site and the ones that run these websites live locally. They are from the area, and that is very important compared to like a site that would just be based somewhere else and they're just trying to know the community. These people know their community.
These are sites that are owned by the people, and so basically it's got that personality. We're not talking about local events or area events, but we're talking hyper-local. That is really a term that is used in this industry. Tell me what that means to you.
Hyper-local means like you've got a Denver station that does like all of the area, but hyper-local would be Centennial, Aurora. You would be surprised even going down to the HOAs and just the neighborhoods. There are differences between just the different communities. When you start getting hyper-local, you'd be surprised the differences just getting down that deep.
Let's talk a little bit about this particular platform that each one of the sites have. Let's start off, first of all, when you click on the home page there, you pretty much get an overview, really, of each area. You almost pick up the personality and the flavor of the actual area. Is that what it's intended to do?
Yes, definitely, and I try to put things on the home page that specifically relate to, the Castle Rock area and things that people want to see on a daily basis.
Things that people want to see. Let's talk about one thing that affects all of us every single day. We've got a beautiful day of weather here, but weather can be a little devastating sometimes in the state of Colorado. So I notice you've got updated weather that is able to keep people apprised of traffic in the area and that type of thing.
Yes, and we also are really excited because we just added Matt Makins to all of our sites doing our weather, and he's from Channel 2. He's just gone on.
I also see some great webcams on there. So you're just a click away from seeing a whole different area that is close and nearby. You've got local links on there as far as the links to the local channels, which is great, all the top channels. You got the 2, 4, 7, 9, and 13 that are represented. So just because you're getting local news doesn't mean you're giving up the area news as well, because that's something that affects us. So you're talking about RTD and traffic. These are all things that people can keep apprised of, because obviously we all go out of our communities as well.
Yeah, most definitely, and the live webcams on Castle Rock Bound have been extremely popular. People like to, speaking of the hyper-local, they really like to go on the site and look at those cameras and see what the weather's doing, what the trees look like, what the scenery looks like, what the traffic looks like. So those have been very popular.
Let me ask you this. I mean, obviously, you've got the top stations on there. You've even got the Denver Post. You got Westward, places people can go and see the overall area. But you've also got the local links as well. We're talking about the local newspaper for that area. We're talking about the library and things that are very specific, even courthouse doings that are going on right there.
Well, you know, one thing that I really enjoy about Evergreen, and we are able to represent on evergreenbound.com, is there's tremendous volunteerism in Evergreen. I mean, you just fall in love with the community for its beauty anyway, but the volunteerism has just been awesome. And so the nonprofit activities constantly going on, whether it's the rubber ducky race or, the rodeo or things that go down at the lake, the free concerts. These are all things that get the community invigorated to come together. And so to come together on the internet as well is a way to keep them apprised and part of everything.
Speaking of bringing the community to get together, this really is a community-driven site, really, when you think about it. You're not encouraging people to get involved, but really you're almost relying on their information to make sure that everybody is intertwined and there's strength in numbers. Does that make it exciting for the community to kind of know they kind of play a part there?
It's really exciting for things like on our forum. We have, they're very heavily based on the forums where everybody in the community is on the forum giving information to other people. When there's been a fire, that's been incredibly important where people say, oh, I see smoke or that kind of thing. Going down the hill, and I'm talking about the mountains right now, but same with Castle Rock or Smoky Hill Bound, the weather on the roads, letting people know, oh, I just went down the hill, it's icy, that kind of thing. Very important for those people to let us know what's going on the site, on the forums.
Pretty exciting forums. Not only do people be able to get some input on what's going on, but even a heated argument or two to things that people really care about. I think are really important. You can get on there and buy and sell. You've got free classifieds. It's really kind of like a local coffee shop that you can enjoy from the comfort of your own home.
That's true, and there's also an opportunity on the site for local businesses to advertise their businesses, and so the customers go to the site, the community members go to the site to get local info, to see events are a really large part of Castle Rock Bound as well, and then when they go to the site for all of this great information, they can also find the local businesses and what they have to offer.
Excellent. I mean, you've got a local blog there. You're utilizing pretty much all of the social medias, be it Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. This is really a great way to keep people engaged at a local level.
Well, you know, at evergreenbound.com, we have about 80,000 posts from locals. And so that, I feel, speaks to the fact that people like to be involved, they have information to share. And as you say, across social media, there's so many ways to interact with videos. People are out taking videos of what they're doing or sharing their photographs, etc. And so it's kind of a give and take. You know, we have the live webcams for them. They can always be updated by, but they're also updating us on what's going on in their world and what they have to offer their community as well.
Excellent. I mean, what I like about it is the fact that basically it's easy to sign up. It's free to sign up. Membership is free. Basically, just click on the guest start here and you're off and running.
Absolutely, and we collect very little information on people, email address, that's it, and they can just sign up very quickly and easily and then use a screen name and just tell us what's going on in their neighborhood. It's really simple and easy.
Excellent. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see are basically some of the websites as we're representing here today. This is something that started here locally in Colorado. We're talking about a nationwide network, hoping to grow out across the nation and really connect people at a local or hyper-local level. You can sign up right there. You can actually put your email there and subscribe, and they'll keep you apprised of any changes they got going there. And it's really a great place for people to come together and enjoy. Obviously, sign-up's easy. It's free. Like she basically said, this is a great place for businesses to get some great exposure. And when we're talking about, you can't help but notice great exposure for people right there. How have the businesses, have they pretty much likened up to this?
Oh, they love it. There's not a lot of places that you can go online to bring your business onto the web. We're finding a lot of people, that is their biggest thing, is you put your business on a local paper here in Denver. It's going to cost a lot of money. It's way more low cost and more direct to your hyper local area, to your direct demographic.
It is very important to businesses anymore to try to target who they're going after. I mean, quite honestly, I mean, you don't want to throw a big blanket out there for everyone. There's a lot of wasted dollars at play there when you're an advertiser, I know, from a small business. What I like about it also is not only the exposure that I get as a business, but it's really my way to kind of give back, to support your local community, okay? Basically knowing your dollars are going towards something that basically will benefit everyone. Has that been an important aspect for you?
Very much so. I think that the businesses in our area, it is a community service when they advertise, sponsor a webcam, etc., and just making this platform available. I mean, it does help us to shoulder, there are expenses. There's a lot of labor of love in this, and so it is on our behalf giving back to our communities too. We do this because we love our communities, probably first and foremost.
Excellent. Is it exciting being part of something, ladies, that basically the more it grows, the more powerful it becomes, and it's really probably exciting to be able to have something that anyone can share, and obviously that is something you recommend.
Definitely, it's been really exciting to be able to be more connected to the community that I've been a part of for 25 years, to offer something that people appreciate and can benefit from in the community, the residents as well as the businesses. When we had the Black Forest fire a couple of years back, we provided information on the site for people who were missing animals. There were a lot of large animals in the area, horses, cows. The animals were lost. People were finding them. They needed food provided. So we had a whole thread going on the forum with regards to that. And I was actually contacted by somebody from New York from ABC News who saw that and was interested in the story on the displaced animals.
It's quite amazing as you speak that a lot of people who don't live here would not even understand what you're talking about. We as locals, you're speaking our language. We understand what fires mean to the area. What I like about it is the fact that you've got local content through each website and through each area, but at the same time you're networked together. You're able to share that information. You're able to share that content. So if somebody's got a special that's just maybe 20, 30 miles away, basically you can share that amongst each other.
Exactly. Even with the fires, we've got Evergreen bound, and then we've got a 285 bound. They're very close together. They helped each other with the fires. They would, and just the information because they're close. But same with like Smoky Hill and Castle Rock. We're all connected. We also, these two wonderful women who I have had such a privilege working with, just being able to talk to them every day. We share ideas, that kind of thing. So we kind of know how to present the information by working together. And that's been a great
Don't you all wish this was something that was basically available back when we were learning about our areas, especially new people that move to the area? That's got to be very powerful for them.
Definitely. So when I moved to Castle Rock 25 years ago, there wasn't a lot of information available at all. And as you said, with technology, it's amazing the things that we can go online and find out about and be connected in very quickly.
There's a lot to learn here in Colorado, be it Evergreen, which is a very unique mountainous town that basically has a real feel for Colorado, if you will. You've got Castle Rock, which is growing by leaps and bounds, yet it still holds the small town ambience that everybody loves and grows together with. I think it's a great idea that you put together here. I imagine a lot of people have embraced the idea, and it's got to be...
It's been incredibly fun. It's been, 6 years that I've been doing this, and I've learned so much over just the hyper-local and learning so much about the different communities and everything. Colorado is just a wonderful place.
Excellent. Last time, viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. Basically, if you are in part of any of these areas, you can basically go on, become a member, and learn about the specific area that we're detailing here. Also, if you're a business and you would like to support this, make sure and reach out and contact any one of them there as well. They'll direct you in the right area. And also, probably, if you have an area that is not representative, you probably want to reach out as well and find out if that is something that would be great for your community to learn from. Once again, that is Communities Bound, providing really information, interesting discussions, and access to the business community since 2010. This is Gary Atensi with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.